Yo, what is up? So it is a sad day for legacy users, but it's also going to be a sad day for those of you that have collected weapons that were modded. Now, this is a weapon right here that I got from someone in game for caps who, I was on the team. I've had it for a long, long time, and it's just been on one of my alt characters that I have. I've actually made a video on this. I don't know, maybe like a month ago, 3 weeks ago, of my Junkies collection, and it's just sat there. I honestly don't even remember the last time that I've used it. It's not really that good of a weapon. I mean, it's okay. It does do decent damage. You see, it's only got 105 damage. It only has 21 rounds in it. Now, you used to be able to glitch it out where it would have infinite ammo, but that got like patched out of the game. But what makes this a modded weapon is it does the poison damage, and it's a legendary weapon already with the explosive laser rifle. The energy weapon doing explosive damage, but then when they added the poison damage to it, which it does do a lot, and it's one of those weapons where if you're close to something like an enemy, it will it'll damage yourself in a couple shots, and you're gonna go down. You're gonna be respawning. And the second weapon that I have is this Junkies Prime Gatlin Plasma. Now this is just a legacy weapon, and again, this is another weapon that I earned legitimately. I even bought the paint for this recently, so it's kind of annoying that they're removing the legacies. I don't mind so much the modded weapons or the hacked weapons or whatever, getting removed from the game. It is what it is. I know there's a lot of them that are duped. Same with the legacies because they're highly sought after, but I still don't think that's the right way to go about it. It's just my opinion. I'm just not going to let Bethesda, I don't know. Maybe they ban me for having. I have no idea what'll happen with having not this weapon, but the other one on my account. Anyway, I'm gonna just show you what this weapon will do and how it's not really that OP. I'm gonna eat a few foods and stuff. Get a couple boosts here. I'll show you my perk card, stuff like that. But we're gonna just eat a little bit of corn soup. I'll eat a cranberry relish before they expire. Let's see, what is the firecracker berry? That one's about to expire. We'll do the crit damage here. Eat some gourd soup. We will go ahead and one more razor grain soup. Eat a couple of those. They expire pretty fast. That's good. And then we'll go ahead and use a berry mentat and a buff out. And yeah, we're good. So right here, you can see I have buff out for Fury, Mentat, Psycho Addiction, Well Rested, Firecracker Berry, Corn Soup, the Gourd Soup, and the Razor Grain. And then these are the mutations that I have. Alcohol Addiction up there, which I didn't drink any alcohol. But right here, it's basically just going to be Grenadier, all the commandos, the Tank Killer, etc. Going to use Lone Wanderer right here to give me a little bit less damage taken. Suppressor, Tenderizer. We got Demo Expert there because it is explosive. Batteries included to cut down that energy weapon ammo weight. We got like Action Boy, White Knight, just to give me a little bit stronger armor, but it doesn't really do anything. Adrenaline does. And then the better crit. And then, of course, the Class Freak right here. So I could probably put something other than Bandolier, but we're just going to leave it. Let's do one more thing. And yeah, you know what? I think I will get rid of Bandolier here. And I think I'm going to go with... Oh, it's the wrong one. I can't even add it on there. Well, we'll just use this. So let's see. 2 shots on a 71 overall super mutant. So not even a level 100. 75, I mean. That was a sneak damage. 1 hit on that one. Let's see if there's one that's a level 100. He's a level 60. I don't know what he was. He's not even hitting that shot. Yeah, he one-shot him with... You only have 21 shots, but 2 shots in the level 100 super mutant. I mean, it's not like that overpowered, like, if we're being honest. So let's go inside here, and then I'll just show you how it, like, is. I mean, it's a very good weapon, and, you know, you can do a lot of damage with this. Like, super mutants might not be the best thing to display. I probably should have dropped a nuke on a couple of the bosses and showed it off, but, you know, whatever. I mean, yeah, I'm melting them at close range. We're just going to run through here. I made a bunch of ammo for this, so we'll just run through West Tech with it one time. You see, it's just reloading before I even... Let's open this up. I mean, it's a fun weapon to use. I honestly just have this in my Junkies collection, and like I never even used it. I mean, I've used it before, but it wasn't something like... I mean, if you go look at any of my streams, show me where I've ever used this weapon. Like, you're gonna be hard pressed to find a footage of me like actually using this like on a public server or anything like that, because I never did. Like, it was just something that I collect junky weapons. I have a ton of videos like showing what I have for trade and, you know, what I'm looking for. Basically just saying I'm looking for heavy weapons or junky weapons, more or less, in it. But I most likely will just script this, and then the other one I'll probably just re-roll with 3-star. I don't know. I mean, both of them are junky weapons, and you see it's doing the poison damage on me. Watch. I'll show you right here. You see it just keeps doing damage on me over time. And I even have funky rads. If I didn't have funky rads on right now, I probably would be dead. Because that gives me that 75 additional poison resistance or damage resistance. So, and that's just because, you know, it's shooting it at close range. You know, it's going to do that damage on me. You know, whatever. It is what it is. They're removing it. I'm not that upset about it. Like, I see people laugh and say, oh, no, you got to play the game. What? Like, do I? I mean, I'm not going to be any less underpowered. I mean, the only thing that may require a little more, a few more shots is maybe like Earl. Maybe because my Junkies plasma explosive is really good, but I'll just use, you know, the, whatchamacallit, I'll use my, Enclave, rifle or whatever that literally just completely melts. And I'm going to use that, like, I'm going to go into public, you know, events. I'm going to drop the nukes myself, nukes that I drop. I won't ruin other people's. But I'm going to go into public servers, drop them, and then I'm going to melt Earl in like 30 seconds or less. And that's what I'm going to do since they're removing legacies, you know. I mean, you remove something that, you know, my Gatlin plasma, I earned legitimately in the game. Now, like I said, with this weapon right here, them removing it, I'm not upset about it because I know that it's a hacked weapon. I just never got rid of it. I was just like, you know what? It's in my Junkies collection. I don't really use it. I don't see a reason for me to, you know, destroy it or re-roll it or anything like that because it's a Junkies weapon. That's just my opinion. You know, your opinion may differ on it. Like, I've made videos in the past that people got upset about. Like, this was the very first modded or hacked weapon I ever had on PC. You know, I had the handmade. I had the orbital strike. Those are ones that I bought from the same person. You know, yeah, you see right there, like how, like, really effective that is, you know, using that. And it's fine. Like I said, this one, I'm not upset that they're removing it. But people crying about them removing legacies because, you know what, the main ones, oh, it's crashing my game. No, it's not. You know how many, like, do you know how often I've used the, Gatling plasma on public servers, and I've never once seen anyone crash. I don't even crash myself. So how is it crashing you? Like, come on, man. People are just crying about it, like, because they don't have the weapon is what it is. I know that, and you know that, and they know that. Bethesda knows that. So, it's okay, though. Like, you want to remove this weapon? I don't really care. Anyway, let's go. Let me show you the other weapon. We'll use that one real quick. Let me find a train station so that I can switch my perk cards out for the Gatling plasma. But you can see this is a really good weapon. I mean, it's 21 rounds in it, though. But, I mean, yeah, it's going to one-shot everything. I probably could have went to the big behemoth. Or maybe, I know what, before I go here, I know what I'll do. I'll go kill the Mirelurk Queen. Because she has good armor on it. But this has poison damage. I won't, melter. So, I mean, people saying that it's overpowered. This weapon will not crash anybody in the game. The Orbital Strike... Maybe the Handmaid, I don't know. Maybe that one will potentially crash some people. Where is she? I don't even remember where she spawns at, to be honest, because I know. Oh, it's right here. I don't think either one of mine crash people, and I've never had anyone complain to me about using my Gatling explosive. I mean, that's just a 2-star weapon. It is one that I earned legitimately, I think, from a Scorch Beast, and I've had it forever. Okay, so there she goes right there. I mean, it does not melt her at all. I mean, it does a little bit on her, but yeah, it melts her. Never mind it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it melts it. Okay, like I said though, I'm not mad that they're taking this weapon out of the game. It's cool. It's not going to, I don't care. I don't use this day to day. I don't have to use my explosive Gatling plasma. There's so many other weapons that I could use. I just use it because it's fun. I enjoy using heavy weapons because I wear power armor. I'll throw bear arms on so that all the weapons have 90% weight reduction. I don't have to have a set of armor that reduces the weapon weight reduction or anything like that. It's just something that, I can go in here and, I have the card for it, or I have the whatever. So now we have this one right here, which I'll show it to you. I mean, if you've ever seen me stream, I use it. This one is just a 2-star. It melts. I can drop nukes with it. It melts. It does melt pretty much everything in the game fairly easy. We'll just come down here and maybe get a Scorch Beast or something. And I get that some people don't like that because it melts not the bosses, but the low level Scorch Beast. You can get a 1-2 star, no star, Scorch Beast, and it's just gonna absolutely annihilate it, to be honest. I mean, this one right here, if I'm close enough, it will melt it. But again, this is another one. If I'm too close to the enemy, it will melt myself. Oh, it didn't kill it. Yeah, so you can see it's overpowered. But I mean, these are not like they're not all the most powerful weapons in the game. Like there are so many other weapons that you can utilize that are every bit as powerful. And the things that are ruining gameplay, like, you know, messing with people's games, are things that are in like the nuke grenade and the little squirter thing. Like, are they patching that? You know, that's like, are they patching that? And then I'll show you right here. Like, let me throw my camp down or my tent down. That way I can spawn back. You see how it, like, if I shoot the ground like that, then yeah, it just kills me. Like, you know, and if the enemies run up on me really fast, I'm going to start damage myself. You know, it's not even going to really hurt anyone else in the, other than me or anything close to it. It does have like area damage. So, you know, there's that aspect of it. But yeah, so, I mean, it is what it is. This is just a little demo, like, I mean, I wasn't that fast, but I mean, of course, you know, it's flying away from me. So obviously the further away it gets from me, the less damage that I'm going to do on it because of the range or whatever. Like this one is landed. If I can get close to it, like I'll just melt it. I mean, yeah, it took like 3 shots to melt. Only thing this is really going to do for me in the long run is this is just going to allow me to change my style of play. And, you know, like my stem packs, I'm not going to use as many stem packs because most of the time I use stem packs is because the explosive damage is hurting myself. You know, so whatever. I'm just going to go script the weapon. I may re-roll my Gatling plasma. You know, I'll probably do that and I'll just script the other one. Since it's a modded weapon, I'll just script it. So you can see it right here. Whoops. Well, it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun, I guess. This hurts. See ya. Yeah, there it is. It's gone. So, like I said, I'm not mad. Like, it's fine. It was just part of my Junkies collection. I have other, you know, laser rifles, junkie laser rifles, like 3 stars that, you know, are in my collection that are Junkies. That, you know, they don't have the explosive damage. They don't have the poison damage. So, you know, whatever. I'm not going to cry about it. Like this, you know, this one right here, though, I feel is unfair. Especially them just taking it out of people's accounts. I mean, whether you bought it for caps or earned it legitimately from a drop early on in the game, I don't think that it should just be removed. I think that it should be, you know, replaced. So that's what we're doing. We're replacing this. So we're going to go ahead and take this weapon and we're going to make it a 3-star. Maybe I get a Junkies weapon. I got Berserkers, one I just got rid of. Lower damage resistance. We don't like this one. We're going to re-roll it. Mutant Slayers. 15% faster reload. Super Mutants. I don't really like that one. Stalkers. Don't really like that one. Berserker. Faster fire rate. Troubleshooters. Yeah, I'll keep this one. I'm a Troubleshooters fan. You know, I'll use this when I do nukes. That's that. No more legacy weapons. Let's just make sure. Let's go up here and make sure it doesn't do explosive damage. Without even looking at it. You know, I had a couple of legacies on my alts that I got rid of. You know, I just, yeah, no explosive damage, no more. Does flamer damage. Let's see what this does. Wow, yeah, it's definitely not that good. This is one I might have to like probably add some mods to or something, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not upset about it. I see people laughing that people are having to lose their legacies. And you know, if you're laughing about that, like people that have invested 3-4 years of their life into the game, played it every day, supported the game, you know, got the weapons legitimately. I'm not talking about people that went out and bought them. Oh, I know why that, because I forgot to change the forgot to put this on, so that's why it didn't do that much damage. But if you're one of those people, you know, you're a bitch, and I'll just say that and leave it there. But yeah, that's the weapon right there. Totally not even upset about it. Like I said, I'll still use this on robots when I drop nukes. And look, it still does bonus damage to Scorched Beast and Scorched. So the Queen, still going to do damage to her. I don't like the last round on the magazine, and I don't like the damage resistance while reloading. I'll probably re-roll this, to be honest, but not going to do it today. But that's the video. It went on too long. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're someone that has legacy weapons, you know, hopefully you went ahead and scripted them or re-rolled them so you don't lose the weapon. If you had like hacked weapons or modded weapons, you know, I don't know. Hopefully you went ahead and got rid of them so, you know, they don't take them, but hopefully, you know, you don't get banned, I don't get banned, nobody gets banned over stuff. I mean, especially if you acquired them just because you found them in someone's vendor. If you bought them with real money, they'll probably know you'll probably be banned. But that's the video. I'm out. End of the day, whatever. You know, I feel like it's death by 1,000 paper cuts with this game. Microsoft just laid off 10,000 people, and they made, you know, they fired people that work for Bethesda. I don't know. This game may be fired next. I'm out. Peace.